Oh, well, hey, man. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, okay? Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So Dorit and PK decided that they were going to invite everybody out for a wonderful night of glamour and elegance. I think that's what it was, glamour and romance, okay? So they had somebody go around to each of the ladies' houses and give them like these invites or whatever. So I said, okay, this is cute. All right, this is cute. So Kathy, she invites a few of the girls over to have like a spa day. Just a few of the girls, Kathy, not everybody. I guess you wanted to have a little bit of peace in your home. And I guess you figured that Miss Erika needed her a break. So she invited Erika, of course, her sister Kyle, as well as lame Rinna. Okay. She decides to invite her over. Let's get into it. Wow, not Sutton, but wow, Miss Kathy, my girl Kathy, as well as Rinna over there getting their bodies done, their faces worked on or whatever. You got Kyle sitting down having a conversation with Erika. Erika do so much talking in these one-on-ones with people, and when she gets amongst the group, it's like she be pressed and don't really want to be answering no questions, but you be giving us stories that ain't nobody ask you for. That's the thing for me. Ain't nobody ask you for this. You just give the information. So Kyle talks with Erika and learns about Tom's house being broken in. She just like, hey girl, how you doing? Okay, you good? Oh, say what now? What that happened? And what happens? She over there like, girl, I'm good, but you know, I got a lot going on, girl. Tom that had his house broken into. Yeah, he had his house broken into. When he got the house broken into, girl, he went over there and confronted the burglar, burglar person, and then he had to go to the hospital or whatever to see about his eyes because his eyes had issues. And then my son went over there to check on him or whatever, over to the house to help him confront the burglar. And then what ended up happening was that he ended up getting in an accident on his way home, and then his car had flipped like 5 times or whatever. So, you know, it was a whole lot going on. Yeah, yeah. So, yes. All of that happened around the same time. It was a whole lot going on. What was I doing? Girl, I was just peacefully in my bed, minding my business, not being concerned about anybody or what they got going on. And then I just happened to have getting the phone calls and stuff like that. Why am I here sitting with you right now if my son's car flipped 5 times? Well, girl, you know, I gotta get my money. I gotta get my money. I have to be over here on set with you guys. So, you know, it is what it is. He's doing all right, though. Yeah, he may have a little concussion or something like that tomorrow. And I may find some other things that happen to add it to the story. But, you know, I'm good for filling you in at a later time. If I don't tell you tomorrow, I'll tell you 2 years from now, because you know how I go with me, right? Okay, then I'm just like, Erika, shut the hell up. Erika over here giving us all kind of stories. Kyle over there like, what? What happened? Wait, Erika, what? Girl, so your husband car done flipped a few times a few years ago. He had a head injury. He rolled out the car rolled down the hill. You was the one that found him. And then I think at a later time, she gonna tell us that she wasn't the one that found him. Then here it is, your son that had a similar accident. Girl, what in the Murdaugh is going on over here? Y'all know that Murdaugh family over there in, who is it, South Carolina or whatever. Girl, what in the Murdaugh y'all got going on? And that man was a lawyer too. Y'all lawyers out here crazy, girl. But anyway, Kyle says when Erika withhold info, it makes it hard to support her. It does. It does make it very hard to support her, girl. Yet y'all be over here trying to come up with all kind of plans and schemes to go along with the bullshit. Especially Miss Rinna, because they did a flashback on Miss Rinna and how she agreed with Kyle that these stories and things are not making any sense and are not lining up. Yet here she is just hanging on and holding on to her good friend. But okay then, girl. Good luck. All right. Now, Kyle says the story sounds unbelievable, but I'm not saying that I don't believe her. I'm just saying that the story itself sounds unbelievable. And I'm like, girl, call a thing in the beginning. It's unbelievable. And it's funny because you tried to teeter around how you really felt about things when it came to Erika, only for it to be clear that you don't really believe her, and only for Erika to say she gonna get in your ass at the reunion. But girl, we just gonna see how this gonna play out, right? Garcelle, she's still somewhere around there looking for her a man, honey. She's still looking for her a good man that she can hubby up. Crystal and Kyle, right? So I liked this scene a little bit, y'all. I'm not going to lie. With Crystal speaking on her game room for her husband, her simulated golf room or whatever. Loved it, how much it cost versus how much they're actually going to get it done for. I loved it. And the reason why I loved it, y'all, I have to remind y'all, I have not been watching Beverly Hills from the beginning. But the energy I get from Kyle and quite a few of these ladies, right, is that they think they got the coin, right? I love to hear Crystal flex, but not necessarily trying to flex on Kyle in this moment. She was just talking about the things that she's working on and what she's getting done to her house. And like, girl, it's super expensive. It was $1 million. Now it's $500,000. It was awesome to hear Kyle say, oh, that's too much. Yes, bitch. We finally heard that that's too much. Okay. Any other time, it seems like you got the coins for it and you want to get this and you want to get that. We finally heard that that's too damn much. So I was happy about that for some reason. I was like, shit on her, Crystal. Shit on her. She thinks she got a coin, honey. Shit on her. Even though she wasn't really trying to do that. She was just, being honest about the simulator room and wanted to show it to her or whatever. But y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. So they speak on Garcelle's party. Y'all know she had the Haitian dinner or whatnot and invited the ladies over. Everyone attended, looks like, except for Miss Kathy Deer. Okay, but all right then, Kathy. Kyle says that she is a person that can't just overlook issues when there are two people in a room that has a problem. And she was speaking on Crystal, not so much as Crystal, but Crystal at Garcelle's house told her, like, y'all need to stop trying to force these conversations to happen if people ain't with each other, leave it where it's at. So that's why she said that. She was like, when it's two people in a room that got issues with each other, it's kind of hard. I don't believe her. I don't believe that that's true. Talking about it's hard for her to not bring it up. Are you sure? I don't believe you. I feel like if it's your personal stuff, you can possibly avoid it and not bring it up when you and the person you're at odds with are in the same room. So I don't know. I don't believe what Kyle is saying, but I guess, girl. Kyle brings up Garcelle's past issues that she's had with her. Crystal supports Garcelle, sounds like, and tells her she may have a reason why she feels like she's an outsider with the group, right? She says that Garcelle kind of gives her the thoughts that she's kind of like a guarded person, and in the past she hasn't really had good relationships or good friendships to last because somebody has always done some shady stuff, and after you do that shady stuff, Garcelle kind of knows where to place you at that moment. Crystal says maybe it takes her time to open up, and she may have had issues with friends in the past, and it's revealed itself again in this friend group, and she may be holding on to those issues still, and that could be it, because once again, I'm with Garcelle on this. She does feel like an outsider, and I feel like once you've had a conversation with somebody, and she may be still holding on to your issues, because once you've had a conversation, y'all sorted out y'all issues, but your actions are not following up and following through, she gonna continue to be guarded because y'all are not putting her in a position to make her feel like she is a part of the group. Lisa Rinna, amongst others. So that's why she has yet to fully open up, because she's waiting on y'all to make the move. She's addressed her issues. She's addressed her concerns. She wasn't the one to violate you from the beginning. Y'all did that to her. So now she's waiting on you guys to follow through with your own word and show her something different, that you're going to pull her in to this friend group and want to be her friend. And you're going to try, and it's not just going to be her trying as well, or only all by herself. The fuck? Like, yeah, so I agree with Garcelle on that. So for them to be like, oh, I don't understand, I don't see how she feels that way. Bitch, listen, girl. Okay, you're on the outside, so of course you may not get it, but she's explaining to you. These are her feelings and how she's feeling inside. She's explaining this to you. So if you ain't trying to hear her sympathize or understand where she's coming from, then you're determined not to get the point. Kyle and Dorit. So Dorit goes over, I believe Dorit went over to Kyle's house. Whoever went over to somebody's house, girl, they was at each other's house, I believe. And Miss Kyle, she can't wait to tell her about what Erika said. She was like, oh, girl, come over here. Let me tell you, girl. Let me tell you about what Miss Erika said, honey. Because, girl, it's a lot. So she told me about Tom, girl, somebody that broke up in Tom's house. Girl, when this person ran up in Tom's house, Tom had went and confronted the person, girl. He done went and confronted the burglar. Yes, girl. I know he like 80 or however many years old, girl, what he looked like running up on somebody in his house. But that's what Erika said. He ran up on somebody at the house, girl. And then she said that he ended up having to go to the doctor for his eyes or something like that. And her son went over there to check on the man, girl, and tell me why the son on the way back home, his car flipped 5 times. Well, I don't know how she knew his car flipped 5 times, but that's just what she told me, girl. She said the car flipped 5 times. How she knew, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? It's a very awkward story, girl, for her to sit up there and have all this stuff going on. Your son damn near died, and you over here interacting with us, girl. It's not making sense. I know. It's girl. Listen, it's shaky, girl, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay, so what she told Dorit that for? Because Dorit couldn't wait to bring it up when they got a chance to sit down with the guys, honey. They went and sat down with the guys. I'm here for PK. PK was up there sleep lying though. PK was being all analytical as he is, as he should be. He has questions that need answers because things just don't make sense. So I'm with PK. Dorit speaks on the past story that Erika mentioned about Tom's accident, right? So he's hearing this story and PK is just like, he just confused, right? He's hearing this accident story, the original one. Then Dorit being messy. Dorit knew what she was doing. So for her to sit up there and try and turn around and be like, oh my God, so you're saying that Erika's a liar? Girl, you telling these stories to your husbands because you know it's not making any sense, but you really just want your husband to say what it is you're truly thinking on the inside. You want to be like, oh, he said it, not me. That's what you're doing. So he says when she told the story about Tom's last accident, how he had a concussion, how the doctors she wouldn't let the doctors operate on him or work on his ankle and do all this other stuff. It was some fugazi stuff, wasn't making sense. PK is like, y'all not gonna pull one over me, okay? He's like, these stories are not adding up. Here go Dorit. So you're assuming that Erika is a liar? Is that what you're trying to say? And so he tried to clean it up by saying, oh, nah, I ain't saying that she a liar. I'm just saying that she's used to being controlled and she's still being controlled, even after filing for a divorce. That's what he was trying to say. And I'm like, nah, call a spade like you pretty much did last episode, okay? Only for you to go on in the conversation and pretty much say that you do feel like she's a liar. Somebody's lying, right? So Kyle's husband, and I shout out to Kyle. I love Kyle's husband. Okay, he is so what's his name? Mauricio, his fine self, Mauricio. I'm here for Mauricio. Mauricio said, listen, girl, it's lies all over the place. I said, come on, Mauricio, call it out. It's lies all over the place, okay? Dorit, I wrote in my notes, you're so motherfucking bogus to me. You are so bogus. She says that she does not believe Erika is lying. Go find the nearest corner and sit in it. Because everything that you've been insinuating, you feel like she is lying, but you just didn't want to be the person to say it. You wanted the guys to say it with your fake ass. Let's move on. So y'all know she's throwing this party. So the ladies get ready to come to the party, okay? She introduced her fashions, the all-white attire. It was cute. Black girl was serving. There were a few outfits I liked. The last one I could not stand, the puffy one. No, ma'am, that's dead. But anyway, girl, congrats and good luck. Kyle brings up Garcelle, who was on an interview with her. Okay, Kyle brings up Garcelle. First, she talked about Bernie Sanders. And y'all really want me to believe that you hoes Democrats? Let's move on. So she talked about Bernie Sanders having some type of explosive or whatever he had going on. And she used that as an opportunity to say, well, he wasn't the only one, Garcelle. You too. Garcelle, you also had some things going on. And Garcelle like, girl, what the hell you talking about? She was like, girl, I'm talking about the interview. She was like, girl, what about it? So Garcelle had to open up to speak on how she felt like all of the ladies are coming after her. Right? That's what she talked about. Garcelle says, what did she say? Yeah, she says that they're coming after her, so she's going to be coming after them. This is what she told somebody. But of course, as the season is getting ready to start or whatever, she's going to say those things as well to get you guys all tuned in to see how it's going, right? To get you guys wanting to watch the season, right? So Dorit asked, why is she saying people are coming after her? Garcelle says, well, you did the other day. And I said, Garcelle, why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that? Well, you did the other day. Nah, I would have been like, because you did. I would have been just like Mia. You did. Mia over there on Real Housewives of Potomac. I would have been like, you did. Okay, well, you did the other day. And I don't know. It was something unauthentic about that. And it kind of makes me feel bad for her because I hate how she kind of, I could be wrong. I don't know Garcelle like that to really know how she truly is. But I do feel like she has to kind of present herself a certain way for these ladies instead of like genuinely feeling comfortable being herself. I can't really explain it. I can't explain it. Well, you did the other day. Like, girl, what the hell was that? You did, period. Girl, you did. Because you did. Anyway, anybody that can better explain that, y'all leave it down in the comments because I feel like I'm not wording it right, but I just hate how she kind of has to show up and present herself amongst these ladies. Dorit feels like Garcelle was coming after her. Girl, shut up. Shut up. She was not coming after you. She was calling your mother out. That is what she was doing, dear. She was saying, I felt like, she was saying a lot of stuff to your face. So she wasn't coming after you. She was being honest. You just didn't want to hear it because you couldn't take it, girl. Garcelle says, can I not have my own opinions, girl? Can I not have my own opinions? And Dorit's like, yeah, you can. And Garcelle said, well, but I can't, okay? Because it seems like my opinions have to appease you. Okay, they have to be to the likeness of you, is what you're saying when it comes to my opinions, especially if I disagree with you, girl. So she's full of shit. And then Dorit brings up, oh, I can speak 4 languages. So Garcelle said, that's great for you or whatever. First of all, what the hell that got to do with anything? She says, I can speak 4 languages and they don't make sense in all 4. And I'm like, didn't you say this shit before? Didn't you say this before? We do not care what languages you can speak because we're all speaking one at this moment. What the fuck are you talking about? What did that have to? I'm like, didn't I hear this tired ass read before? I'm sure I heard it before. Dorit says, do you really feel that way? Asking Garcelle, does she really feel that way? She do, man. Yes, she do. She does feel that way. Okay? She said it. So damn right she feel that way, and she's not going to take it back because now she's standing in your face. What? Yeah, she feel that way. Garcelle says that no one had her back but Sutton at the table when her and Dorit got into it. Nobody had her back. Dorit says she doesn't believe she's an outsider or that no one makes an effort. Bitch, that's how I feel though, okay? You may think that you're doing a good job, but you're not. Because if you were, I would be feeling that you are, and I'm not feeling that way. So what are you talking about? I don't feel like you. I don't know. I don't believe that you're an outsider. You can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, ma'am. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you about my experience. I'm telling you how I feel. Okay? I feel like I am an outsider. Girl, shut up. And that no one makes an effort. Girl, good night. Lisa Rinna in the back being messy as hell talking to Erika, just, chopping it up. Well, Erika said, girl, I think you need to go over there, honey. Yeah, go on, get up and get away from this table from me, honey, because I really would prefer to be alone with me and my lies. But, okay, girl, you can go on over there and have a conversation. You need to go sink your heels in somebody. Lisa said, no, I'm going to wait. No, I'm just going to, girl, I'm good here. Lisa says that she will only speak on things when injustices are going on. I said, yikes. Yikes. You will only speak on things when injustices are going on because you're the one that be doing the fucking injustice like your ass was last season, dear. Okay? If I was Garcelle, I would stay on Lisa's R's every season. Every season, damn near every scene, I would stay on her neck. I would ride that horse's back for sure. As much as I can. I definitely would because she's full of shit. Meanwhile, Dorit wants Garcelle to be direct and to tell her to shut up sometimes if she needs to. Girl, when Kyle checked the hell out you and told you earlier this season that she don't know who the hell you talking to, but you're not going to be talking to her like that, you could not take it. You got up. You left, you were done with the conversation, and you left her house early. Whatever event she had going on, I think it could have been the political or the voting thing or whatever. Girl, you got the hell up off the table very quickly, dear. Okay, so you already, and this is the thing for me with Miss Dorit, you already can't take the jabs, quote unquote, that she gives you now. You can't take her calling you out on your SHI now. So how the fuck are you going to be able to take her when she really tells you what the fuck it is directly to your face? So what it's giving me is I ain't got nothing else going on this show. And moving forward, I want you to be direct with me because I feel like it's easier for me to have conflict with you and securing my bag each season than to argue with some of my good Judies. So yes, call me out every season or every time I do something so that I can have an issue with you. And then it'll just make for great TV. Like that's what I want you to do. Because girl, you already can't handle what she's giving you right now. Girl, shut up. Okay, Garcelle doesn't believe she can handle the truth, and I don't believe either. I don't believe that either, Garcelle. She stood up here on that humbug, honey. Straight humbug. But all in all, the episode was cute for what it was. I mean, really didn't get to popping until towards the end of the episode, when they all was at the ladies' houses and stuff. But it was highly entertaining to see Erika come up there with more damn stories that's not adding up or making any sense. And then somebody's going to have to go and verify that story. And then we're going to find out that none of that happens to be true. Girl, I don't have time. Go away from me with this. In the words of Miss Phaedra Parks, honey, that's all I got. Jamie, that's me, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, honey. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.